Every AI team has a roadmap of things to build next. But the most valuable engineering decision you can make in 2026 might not be building anything at all. The real competitive edge is knowing what to tear down and having the discipline to actually do it. Teams are spending months engineering elaborate multi-agent frameworks, complex handoff logic, and custom orchestration layers. This is serious, skilled engineering work. Then a model update ships, and suddenly half that scaffolding is solving problems that no longer exist. The tragedy isn't the wasted compute, it's the wasted human judgment that built it. Everyone talks about API costs and compute bills. Nobody talks about the cost of maintaining complexity that exists purely to work around model limitations that have since been patched out of existence. This is a new category of technical debt, invisible, growing, and tied directly to model capability curves that move faster than most codebases can adapt. Chunking strategies, re-ranking pipelines, duct tape memory modules, these were genuinely smart responses to real limitations in 2022. Engineers were creative and resourceful, but the models have moved on dramatically, while the code those engineers wrote has stayed perfectly preserved in production. It's like routing modern traffic through roads designed for horses. Imagine a production prompt that grew to 1,200 tokens, one cautious clause at a time, over 6 months. Each addition was a rational response to a real failure. But here's the problem. Many of those failures were model failures, not system design failures. Newer model versions simply don't make those mistakes anymore. The defensive instructions remain, and they're now actively creating confusion, not preventing it. This is one of the most counterintuitive findings in applied AI engineering right now. Adding more instructions to a prompt does not linearly increase reliability. Past a certain threshold, it actively degrades performance. Strong modern models interpret context holistically, and overspecified prompts introduce contradictions, ambiguities, and competing priorities that the model then has to resolve on its own, often poorly. The practical discipline here is straightforward but requires honesty. Every quarter, sit down with your AI layer and ask 2 questions for every component. First, is this solving a fundamental architectural problem? Second, is this compensating for a temporary model weakness that may no longer exist? Most teams who do this honestly find the second category is far larger than they expected. The builders who will compound the most value over the next few years are not the ones with the longest commit histories or the most elaborate systems. They're the ones who ruthlessly distinguish between architecture that ages well and scaffolding that silently accrues debt. In a world where model capabilities are improving quarterly, the ability to confidently delete code is itself a core engineering competency.